Good evening, everybody. Thank you for being so patient with me. As you all can see, I have come back to harass you again. So I hope that you all enjoy this brief but informative message that I have for you all this evening. So if I was y'all, I'd take notes. Um, and make sure that you're sending in your love donations if this message resonates with you and all of those beautiful things. So let's go ahead and get started for the day. So, what have we come to talk about today? Prosperity and wealth. I feel like everyone is talking about how broke they are right now. I don't like to hear that. I don't like to hear about people being broke. I just, I can't handle it. It's not for me. So I figured, I realize now that Spirit's message for me is to help y'all make some money this season. So I have a message for not only the women, but the men as well during this time of a smidge bit chaos, but it's only chaotic if you allow it to be. So before I get into the reading, the message that I received from Spirit this evening, I first want to go over, of course, our housekeeping rules and tips. So first off, January 16th, I will be announcing the official date for my mentorship. I will be announcing what the mentorship will be for on that day. I will be announcing how much it will cost and how much the deposit will be and how long you have to get everything in order. Now, I'm going to say this now. I will not be doing payment plans, so come prepared. Okay. But that's up to you. I highly recommend that you all invest in yourselves this season. So that's first. Second off, the Hoodoo Shop. The link is in the description below. For those of you that don't know what the Hoodoo Shop is, that's my store where you can go get all of my products and you can go get my first ever published book. Technically, my second, but go get it. Love, Magic, and Prosperity Herbs, 10 of them. I took them from my personal notes, my personal grimoire, my ancestors, my Orisha. May you continue to benefit from the blessings I have provided. So that's not it for my housekeeping tips. You guys go subscribe to Patreon. They get all of my messages first, all of them, which is why they know about everything before y'all do. They know about this class before y'all did. They knew about the Ancestral Life Path readings. Yes, I now offer Ancestral Life Path readings at the Voodoo Institute along with my love readings every Friday. If you want to get in this Friday, you can still book an appointment, so go do that. Um, what else? What else? There was something else. I was supposed to be telling you all something else. What was it? This is a season of healing, a season to release that of which does not serve you. But I'm not going to get into that message again because I told y'all that yesterday. So go watch the video from yesterday if you didn't. And go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I see one of you already did. It's the Love Goddess, of course. Y'all see that? Well, my screen don't go over that far, but it's right there. So go subscribe to my channel and remember to send in your love donations if this benefits you. The PayPal is in the description. I should have put Venmo there. I'll put it in the announcement section at Black Spectrum Network or at the Mystery School at Black Spectrum Network, the whole school. So I'll send out the message for everyone. So let's go ahead and get started because I can't think of what else I was supposed to tell you anyway. So, your prosperity messages of 2022. The cards that were pulled were that of great triumph and success through a lot of hard work. That's why a lot of y'all don't succeed because y'all don't like hard work. And a lot of the times, through my own personal experience, what I have learned is that it's the thought process, the mental implement of you already deciding this is gonna be really hard. It's gonna take a lot of work. Da 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 da. And then once you start doing it, it's not even that bad. It's just not. So to the women of the season, right now is a time of unexpected pregnancies. So I'd be very careful of who you decide to sleep with. This is a prosperity message. Keep that in mind. Sleeping with the wrong people and having children with the wrong people can fuck up your money really, 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 really bad. Because whenever you have a child with the wrong person, you probably have that child. I'm not gonna say at the wrong time. It's always the right time, but it's gonna be one hell of a lesson to learn. So be careful about who you're exchanging virtue with during this season. And something else that's very important, something that both the divine feminine and the divine masculine, but mainly the divine feminine, wanted you all to know during this time. And remember that this is a message to women. Um, to the women of this culture, to the women of the world, whoever sees this, stop depending on men, particularly during this year. And y'all are really not going to like to hear that. And that's not me bashing men literally at all. I'm saying that because they're going to be going through their own shit. Stop putting your shit on their shit. Stop doing that and expecting them to figure out how to make that shit work. That's the craziest shit I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Whenever shit gets hard, we tend to, as women, and y'all gonna hear me, okay? As women, we tend to sit here and drop all our shit on men when shit get hard. We're like, a man to fix it. That's a lot of shit for him to be trying to fix, especially shit that came about after, like, before he got here. So that's not fair. Figure your shit out for yourself. It's no one else's job to be figuring it out right now but yours. So if you fail, don't blame a man. You can't. Because at this point, I made it very clear to y'all yesterday that these relationships that don't serve you are about to end. And if you hold on to them, that's going to be your own destruction within and of itself. The reason why you need to stop doing this as well is because it's definitely a karmic pattern, which is why you're going to tend to do it during this time. That means that it's a behavioral issue. Every time shit gets hard, you resort to this. And a lot of women tend to do it. It's literally a gender issue. I said what I said. It's a gender issue. We shouldn't be putting those kinds of issues on a whole nother human being, because that's what he is. He's a person, not a god, not a Superman, not a superhero. He's he ain't none of them goddamn things. However you idolize him, you're projecting all these fantasies and shit on him, thinking he's supposed to be Captain Save-A-Ho. That's not his job. It's not. Stop putting your financial and your being of yourself, your responsibility on this fucking person. Like he can barely take care of his fucking self. He's still trying to figure that shit out. How the hell is he supposed to know every little thing that he's supposed to do with you? You're not his child. Stop acting like it. That's my 2 cents. I didn't told y'all, like, and I know a lot of y'all like, I can't believe she's in it. I don't want to hear it because this is just whiny. I tell y'all how to benefit from these situations. I don't tell you how to depend on nobody. I don't. Because I don't. So why the hell would I teach it to you? That don't make sense. It does not make sense to me. Make it make sense, y'all. Do better for yourselves. If you want better, do better and be better. If you want to start dating and being around and elevating yourself to higher quality people, then you need to elevate yourself to a higher quality person. You can't be one of the shot. I don't even. You know what? Fuck it. You should not be one of those people that always claim you want to be around better people and the people around you not that great, and then you stick your nose up at people that you feel like are better than you. You need to learn accountability. So that's my 2 cents. I have gotten into your ass. Now we're going to move forward, ladies and gentlemen. This is a time to utilize your psychic powers and abilities. This is a time for hard work. You'd be surprised at how far your own personal hard work will take you. Someone else's hard work for you will take you pretty far, but you're never going to be fulfilled by it, which is disappointing. Very disappointing. So why do that to yourself when you have the ability to create generation for the masses? And that's what this is really about. These are your abilities to work hard. This is a time to work hard. Just work. It's not like y'all have anything else to do any fucking way. You're gonna be in the house, not doing shit, but eating and watching TV. Do something productive. You have a bunch of free time that you didn't ask for. It doesn't make sense for you not to be doing anything. Right now is the time to be investing in the stock market. You need to be careful about what you invest in. I didn't said that. Now be careful. If you're going to go get readings about stock investments, you need to have a list of investments that you possibly want to make, or you need to be paying for work. And I'm telling you this for any practitioner that you go to, or you need to be paying for work to receive divine messages and visions about where you should be investing in. Don't be sitting here going based on, don't be out here shooting for the fucking stars. You need to be specific if you're going to pay someone to change your life. If you're gonna pay for prosperity, at least let it be worth it, you know? Like, I'm just saying, it's the kind of shit y'all pay practitioners for is fucking stupid. Y'all pay more money to hex other people than you do to have a better life. I've never seen more fucked up, stupid shit than this shit that I be looking at on a day-to-day basis. I will never understand it. Why you gonna scrape together $400 to hex a bitch that you probably never gonna talk to again and get temporary satisfaction over somebody you're gonna forget, versus sitting here paying money to have a priestess like myself and like the other lovely ladies at the Voodoo Institute and that Black Spectrum Network? Y'all don't pay for the right shit. That's why your investments never fucking return. And I'm talking about on a spiritual level. If you invested your money in a higher quality shit, you'd be surprised at a higher quality of living you probably have. It's not even about money, it's about energy. Why you keep investing your energy into cheap shit and wonder why you live a cheap life? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense to me at all. Like, and then there are some of y'all that want to change and y'all don't know how, which is disappointing. Like, but it's understandable. It happens all the fucking time. I say it's disappointing because you don't reach out to go get help. You won't. You just stuck there, confused as fuck, looking stupid. Like, why? Why? You sit there looking cross-eyed. It's the most mind-boggling shit I've ever seen. Just go ask for help. Believe it or not, we don't sit here and have whole gossip sessions about y'all's fucking problems. Contrary to what y'all may believe. Most practitioners, priests and priestesses, especially us here at Black Spectrum Network, we're never gonna air your business out. It's not like, it's like confidentiality. It's not like you gonna sit here and have to worry about one day, you know. I know some of y'all like, we didn't see y'all destroy some people, they deserved it. I don't regret it. But you get my point. So, come to us and have a good time and just allow your quality of life to be better than what it currently is. So, that's my 2 cents. Um, this is a time to be breaking generational curses, particularly for your children, particularly for your daughters. I'm speaking to you, women. This is a time to be breaking generational curses. How this ties into men, you need to be careful about the women that you procreate with, because you're passing that generational curse, whatever that girl got with her, you're passing it on to your daughter. This is not a good time to be involving ourselves in situations that are not healthy and not frugal or prosperous to us. So do better. Do better for the generations that come behind you, since the generations before you didn't necessarily do better in these areas. That's why we call it a generational curse. Your mama, grandmama, and everybody else probably got this problem too, whether they admit it or not. If your mama ain't got it, then somebody else got it. So, just remember those things, and remember to know better and to do better. And if you're talking about you have, I'm reading a comment, by the way. If you're talking about you have past relationships that keep returning, why do you keep accepting them? That's my only acknowledgement to that right now. This is a time to be of service to others. Being kind will take you a long way, which is why y'all hear me preaching about not hexing people right now. I don't care what they did. Right now is a karmic, right now is a time of karmic return. It's gonna come back so bad. Leave people alone. Leave people alone. You have a better chance going to go get my Black Widow oil. The protection and revenge oil that I have announced is at the Hoodoo shop. The message is in the description below. Well, the Hoodoo shop, the link to it. Just click the link that says Love Sab, and it's gonna take you to the entire store. Go get that instead, just to keep things off of you anyway. But don't be out here paying for hex work, because it's going to backfire. It's going to affect you negatively. I don't care who on Facebook or Instagram tells you that what I'm telling you is not true. Fuck her. I'm telling you that is going to backfire. I wish I would believe a Facebook witch over me. I wish I would. I wish I would. So that's my message to y'all. That's my message to the men. Take responsibility for yourselves this year. Remember that your energy is valuable as well and stop expending it as if it's cheap. I know I've talked a lot about, I've been very much on team women, but I empathize with men more than it may seem. So, with that being said, remember that your energy is valuable and remember that your energy is expendable. And women use men like men use women because people use people and it's not about gender. Ashe. So, this is a year of planting seeds that will grow financial investments, long term wealth. This is not about short, fast money. This is about creating something that's going to be very, 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 very important. So, be careful of that. You know, yeah, be careful of that. Give me a second, guys. What happened to the live? Can y'all hear me? You can hear me, but you can't see me. God damn it. Oh no. There we go. See, the devil will not defeat me. Let's get back into it, y'all. I thought it was an emergency. I had to check really quick. I am so sorry. So let's just keep going. We only been on here for 20 minutes anyway. So, with that being said, I'm going to take another moment to correct some knowledge for y'all. I know that you guys have adored the Love Sap course. I have gotten beautiful reviews for it. She's brought about 2 pregnancies. Asheo. So congratulations to those lovely ladies. There's been a lot of blessings that have come with her, but I want to make something very, 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 very clear. Very clear. She is for attraction. Attraction work, attraction work, my loves, is for attracting. It's not like it's, it can be used to make you more attractive to others. It can be used for beauty purposes. It's beautiful in those ways. I love making you all feel beautiful and just allowing you to love yourselves and all these beautiful things. But y'all don't be trying to attract no money, like a money in powerful ways. I'm not no weak bitch, and I'm damn sure not a weak priestess. So let me tell y'all something. That work is very powerful. And the fact that I've taken it upon myself to teach y'all how to make it and give y'all the resources on how to make it your damn selves is mind boggling to me about how y'all still have money issues. I don't understand it. You need to use it in better ways. Not only that, I make it myself and sell it to you. You don't have to make it on your own. Go to the Hoodoo shop and go order it because I just made a batch recently. So go on the Hoodoo shop and go order it before this batch runs out, like the last ones did. Or you can go to the Hoodoo shop, or if I'm not mistaken, the School of African Magic, which is the school here at Black Spectrum Network. You can go there and buy the course. There's a bunch of courses on there. I have a whole Ori head blessing oil course. I teach you how to bless your Ori. If you don't know what your Ori is, you have so much to learn, my loves. But I don't have time to explain to you what your Ori is at this exact. You know what? Your Ori is the higher version of yourself that lives in the spiritual realm. It's the twin of you that didn't make it here. I know, right? Crazy. That's some crazy shit. I mind blown when I learned that. But that's my point. That's what that head blessing oil is for. You have to feed your Ori. We can do it. Head feedings here at the Voodoo Institute. I can. You can come to me and get a Ori head feeding. I will walk you through the entire ritual. So that's something else. Keep in mind all the work that you not work, but massive work, like the fertility bath at the Voodoo Institute, which I'll be going over tomorrow more than likely. Um, When you need to order personalized work done by us, you need to book appointments so we know what's personally going on. I'm not comfortable just making these things for you all and just shipping it off. Okay. You need to book an appointment first, a consultation, so we can figure out exactly what's needed. And I can explain to you what and how you should be handling everything before you take things too far. So let's think about that first. For those of you that are interested in fertility baths, I would highly recommend getting ancestral life path readings. I would recommend getting ancestral life path readings during this period of time. Go get ancestral life path readings. I do ancestral life path readings, but go get them. Go get them at the Voodoo Institute. Go get them at Black Spectrum Network. You need to go get them by trained practitioners so y'all don't be as out of luck this season. Go get them so you know what path you're supposed to take. That's the easiest thing that you can do. That was the first reading. No. Yeah, that was the first reading I ever got at Black Spectrum Network. Was the ancestral life path reading. Crazy, huh? Now look at me. Been here for a while, y'all. Been here for a while. But I have a great teacher. My teacher is Hugonzo, by the way. I'm Hugonzo's godchild, in case you couldn't tell. So with that being said, this is what you should be using your left side for. I'm going to give you all a few more tips for it before I hop back off of here. But the love salve should be used for and can be used for not just during this period, but specifically during this year. If you're going to order it for a damn good reason. Just like the indigo. Indigo is another product, by the way. My indigo is used to heighten your intuition. Be prepared. Very fun though, very serious. But I would highly recommend her, especially for practitioners. Even if you're not a practitioner here at Black Spectrum Network, I would highly recommend as a practitioner that you have a product like that because doing work all day is exhausting. If you know what I mean, then you know what I mean. So look, give yourself the extra energy that you need. Um, loves that its purposes at this particular time. Job promotions, whether you need a new job, because a lot of you, like I mentioned yesterday, there's going to be a lot of job firings, a lot of you looking for other sources of income, whether you get fired or not. So use it to attract new sources of income, a new job. This is my job, amongst a bunch of other things, but you get my point though, right? So think about all the different sources of income that you could be creating during this particular period of time. Whether you want to attract a new job or whether you want to elevate your position in your current fields, such as if you're an artist, if you're trying to expand your artistry, I would highly recommend that that's what you use Love Sap for, to inspire inspiration, imagination, and creativity, and all of these things. Um, I made a big spiel about y'all not using drugs and alcohol right now, but for those of you that have a greater control over your own mind, there still could be, a little here and there, but as long as you're able to catch yourself, I would recommend that you do heighten and elevate, your level of consciousness, just not profoundly. Don't keep doing it. Right now is not a time to be high all the time. It's just not, or drunk for that matter, but I can't speak from my alcohol perspective. So talk to somebody who can. Um, right now, those of you that are in school and are having the issue of maintaining good grades because of the pandemic, she can help you keep good grades, create prosperity. She can do all manners of things in terms of whether that's inspiring you to study or getting a test canceled. You'd be surprised at what she can do. I've watched her do very interesting things in my life. This is why I say this. It's from personal experience and the experience of my students and clients as well. So take advantage of the opportunity. Um, right now is a good time to attract new relationships. Whenever I talk about relationships, y'all's peen-headed asses always think I'm talking about a romantic one. No, I'm talking about business relationships. Um, I'm talking about just prosperous relationships. Maybe you're working with other collaborators. Women, right now is a really great time to be working with other women. Be careful about working with friends, though. Build your own businesses. If you're going to have a relationship with somebody, make sure that it's a business related one and not a personal one. Right now is not a good time to be mixing business and personal affairs. Keep your business and your personal life separate. Right now is also a good time to elevate your social life, but I wouldn't, no, it's not. Don't do that. Unless it's no, just don't do that. Unless it's a business relationship that you are profoundly sure of. If you're unsure, come to us. We will tell you if they're lying. Be very careful before you go and invest in people this season. Go make sure that they're not lying. Come to me. I can smell a liar. You think I'm joking, but I'm being very literal. So make sure that y'all not getting scammed, because just how this is an equal opportunity time of prosperity, it's a time of bullshit too. So you might want to be careful. So I said that to say that. Um, you can use your love step to promote visions. So when you think about visions, think about the kind of visions that you want to promote. Just like she can promote visions in your lovers and people that you're sleeping with and all kinds of things and make them obsessed and act crazy and all this great shit, you know. That's the exciting part of it. But she can also be used to promote visions in you, to promote dreams, memories, and all kinds of things. She can be used to invoke visions and memories from your ancestors. So if that's how you receive your messages, I would highly recommend that you go and find out, you know. um just promote visions of wealth, of prosperity, of fertility, etc. If you do want to have a child soon, whether that be man or woman, I would recommend that you figure out when's the right time so you can time it right. Just because right now is not the right time for you all to be starting a family, even though for some of you it is, you know, because there's going to be a lot of children conceived. um, I would still recommend that you can still get work done. We're just going to time the work appropriately. Just make sure you don't get pregnant right now. Like that's how work works. Yes, is that intelligent, or at least mine is. Mhm. So be very careful about, you know, just double check, y'all. It never hurts to double check, especially if you have a way to be able to do so, you know. And last but not least, to control. You all always love coming to me so I can control other people for you, or so I can give you the ability to control other people. You never come to me about controlling yourselves. And that's what she can be used for as well. Self control, to control your spending habits, because as I mentioned yesterday, spending is definitely an emotional coping mechanism for a lot of us, definitely, especially women. And men alike, is not a gender thing, it's a people thing. We like stuff. And when we get bored and restless, some of us smoke, some of us drink, some of us have sex, some of us do all kinds of shit. Some of us spend money, and right now is not the time to be doing that shit. Everybody, save your money. Don't spend no more fucking money on shit that you don't need. The only things that you should be spending money on are things that are investments. Instead of eating out, your ass needs to be getting groceries, because y'all finna be stuck in a house, which means who finna be at the restaurants making y'all food? Nobody. Like, you need groceries, homie. Go get groceries before everybody get hit to the fact that we really are about to shut back down. You do not want people sitting here getting shit before you do, and you end up assed out like everyone last year and nobody have toilet paper, none of that shit. Doesn't make sense. Go get water. Go get laundry detergent. Go get bleach. Go get things that you need. Like if you're going to invest in, like, you know, food wise, I like just get non-perishables. I don't know, just get shit that you need. Get things that are just common sense, you know, but stop spending money on shit that's useless. And make sure that y'all are sending your love donations, or I'm gonna make y'all start figuring this shit out for yourselves. Um but yeah, that's all. Oh, and for protection, she can also be used to control your perspective and your moral judgment, which means the judgment that you tend to pass on to other people as well. I love y'all, but y'all are some of the judgiest motherfuckers I've ever met. How are you judging someone else and I'm aware that your life is out of order? Like, y'all have no clue how I look. Yeah, man. And that's not me judging y'all. That's just me questioning. I'm like, how? How can you? How can you be sitting here telling me about how? And I'm your priestess. Please come to me focusing on yourselves or your children. Come to me focusing about yourselves, your children, and beneficial, prosperous relationships to build. Stop telling me about bullshit. So that's my 2 cents for the day. I hope you all enjoyed this message of prosperity that I have given to you all. Once again, your message is to utilize your psychic abilities. So heighten your intuition during this time. It's going to be very beneficial. Stop spending money and stop recreating generational curses. Rewatch the whole video if you need to know that in specific detail. Go send your love donations. Go, what else was I going to tell y'all to do? Go get your love set. The link is in the description below. You can go get the course. Like I said, you can go buy the whole Love Set course at the Hoodoo Shop. And if I'm not mistaken, at the School of African Magic. Definitely at the Hoodoo Shop. You can go get my first book, um, 10 Herbs for Love, Magic, and Prosperity. You can go get the ebook from the Hoodoo Shop. And you can go get the physical copy from Amazon. Girls on Amazon. It's official. What else? There was something else. And you can go get indigo if you really want to heighten your intuition. You can go get indigo from the Hoodoo Shop as well. And the Voodoo Institute. You can go book your love readings at the Voodoo Institute, your ancestral life path readings at the Voodoo Institute. You can go book your coronavirus preparation readings at the Voodoo Institute. And I'll be putting up prosperity readings this coming Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday. I'll be putting it up this coming Tuesday. Actually, no, I am going to put it up Monday. So, come on. You know what I'm saying? Come join me. Let's talk about it. Let me give you the solutions to your problems. You can cry on my shoulder if you need to. I don't mind. You know, I can help you fix it, but y'all got to come talk to me first. So go book your appointments, go get your products, and I will talk to y'all again soon. Probably tomorrow. I love y'all, and I'll share y'all. Good night, everyone.